Yeah, so in this video, or in the next 2 or 3 videos, let's take care about some UV layouts that we have to do. So let me turn off the knobs, the rubber boats, let me turn off lots of stuff here. So yeah, we focus on the 2 rings here. So first of all, we take that one, or this one. So let me go to the low poly version here. So I select the outer ring, and I will do the UV layout in a tool that's called Headus UVlayout. Yeah, if you type in UVlayout.com, yeah, you will go to that. You will find that website. That's actually not for free, but I think there's a trial version that you could use. But yeah, if you're familiar with the UV layout here in Maya, you could do this in Maya as well. But to me, it's easier to export this object, and that's what I'm going to do now. So with that object selected, I go here to File and say Export Selection. Let me go to the options box. OBJ export, okay. Say Export Selection, and I put it here under my projects folder, under the Data folder, and I call this outer ring, like that. And then I'm going into Headus here, so I've already loaded that up. So this, if you have that tool and you don't know how to use that, just click here on Display, and then there opens up a tab. So you have the editor display and the UV display. So all you need to do is go to Load, and then head to your projects folder. So I have to search for mine here, Maya projects, and then Rolex Watch Daytona, and then I saved it out under the data, and then I see it here, the outer ring OBJ. Load it up. Yeah, and that's the interface, or the viewport of UV layout here of Headus. And I've got the up axis and Y here, and that's exactly like it is in Maya. So if I only click here and rotate, it's working almost the same as you're using Maya. And now I want to cut this into, yeah, at least 2 pieces here. So let me zoom in on that object here, and I want to cut it yeah, from this edge here, or so it's hard to see, from this edge here. So if you want to select an edge ring here, go up here to say edge extend, put it to 10 here if it's not, and we could say auto fit. And then if you hover over that edge, you can't select it here, you have to hover over it and then hit C. Yeah, and if you hover over an edge and hit C, it tries to select an edge loop here. And that's what it did right now. So there's one edge loop selected, as you can see. And now we will do the same here on this edge. So hover over that edge and hit C. And let's check out if the edge loop is going all around. Sometimes head is doing some weird stuff here. But this time it worked out. So we have the 2 edge loops here selected, and now let's hit enter. So you hover over a piece and hit enter, and then it disconnects the 2 pieces. So now to lay this out, when you hover over the first object, or the object that we want to, hit a D, and then it is going to the UV part of Headus. So if you want to see this now, you have to switch here under the options here to go to UV. And now what you could do is hit Shift S. Oops. Why is it not working? Okay, let me undo that. Yeah, you have to hover over that piece of geometry, and then hit Shift F, and then it's try to lay those out until you like it is standing up here, until you hold down space. So I see right now this is not really doing anything anymore. So now if I hold space to release that boundary, it's yeah, again automatically bring all those UVs into the right shape. And until the point right now where nothing happens anymore, yeah, you can hit space again, and then you're done with the UV layout, and it's perfectly laid out. And that's the cool thing about that. So now we have the other part here. So let's go here to view and go to editor, and then hover over that object, hit D, and then it's in that UV layout here. So click on that and zoom out. And if you hover over this object here and hit Shift F and wait a second, so it's calculating here. And then just type on spacebar again, and then it's calculating again, and we let it calculate until some colors and nothing happens anymore, and then hit space again and you're done. So if you want to move this, you can hold down spacebar and then middle mouse, and you can drag it, and it's automatically bringing this UV map all together in shape here. Okay, so with that done, let's export, let's save that object here, go to save, and then say, okay, we want to name this outer ring underscore UV, like that, and save it. And there it is. So now we can, if we want to, we can close that here. Yeah, so exit, yeah. And now, we delete our original one here. Just delete that, hit delete on your keyboard, and then go to File, Import, and then go to your data, or wherever you put that, to your data folder, and I called mine here Outer Ring UV, and import that. And there it is. So yeah, it's looking the same, but if I check out the UVs here under the UV texture editor, let me get that window a little bit smaller so that you can see what's going on. Okay, so yeah, you see the same UV layout that we just created in Headus, and now we can go in here and tweak that UV layout as long as we want. Okay, so yeah, that's a cool, pretty neat tool. And we are doing the UV layout for the inner ring as well with Headus. So let me close the texture editor. So you get the idea. And yeah, we already have 8 minutes something here done. So yeah, let me pause this video, and we will take care of the UV layout about this guy. And from the wristband here, we have to do a UV layout for this part here, and then we copy the attributes over to the other parts. So alright, we have some UV work here to do left. So let me pause the video and see you in the next one.